you stop there. I don't need to. Just the purchaser, like Mike said.
Yep.
All right. Well, welcome to 2023 here at Harney and Sons. We had Beta was all fired up. Beta, what's going on? She's busy. Busy. Well, Paul, welcome to 2023.
Thank you, Mike. You too. Welcome. The year of the rabbit. Mike.
Is that what that means? It's a year of a
Year
rabbit?
of the rabbit. Year of the rabbit.
You know,
We're
I was
leaving
looking-
behind, Mike. What are we leaving behind?
Tiger.
Year of the tiger.
Tigger. Yep. That's behind. Not yet, though.
Not yet.
No, it's got another
January
week.
28th, Mike.
28th?
January 28th.
I think it's a different second.
I don't think so. I think it's the 28th is the
22nd?
final Lunar New Year.
I don't think you're right. 22nd, Ventados.
22nd.
See?
It ends on the 28th, maybe. I don't know. Anyways,
All right. In any
let's
event,
not kid ourselves.
we're here for Lunar New Year's. This is a tradition that we started to do a couple of years ago. We've had a couple different blends, Paul. Did you know that? The teas have been a couple of different ones.
Sometimes we make mistakes around here. Sometimes.
Yep.
Not often.
Well,
but
the original
sometimes.
blend was a little different, but this is one that Emmerich came up with. Excuse me, that Elvira came up with.
Man.
Emmerich gave Elvira some good instructions, and she.
Hold on 1 second. They just need to jump off and back on.
Right, and I'll go over with you how to set up. Okay. You know, we're back. Sorry for that little bit of delay here. We're better than the FAA, though, right, Paul?
That's true, Mike.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about that.
All right.
I don't know about that.
Well,
All
what
right.
do you know about that?
Well, so we were talking about the different blends, but this is one that Bida came up with and working with Emmerich, and it is a lovely blend. It's supposed to be similar to a cake, Paul, that they have over in China, the moon cake that they have there. So they have it's it's a black tea glaze. That's this thing
it's
over
delicious.
here. Here's some
I feel like it is a moon cake. Mars, maybe.
Mars bar.
Nope.
No,
Not a Mars bar.
okay. Well, it's got some black tea, and then we have the black rice, which we toast at our little restaurant. Where's that located, Alex?
At One Railroad Plaza, Millerton, New York.
Wow, well, this is extra, John. We don't charge for the paperclip. John, happy New Year to you. And did we say Happy New Year to Nina? Nina, did we say Happy New Year to you?
We haven't yet.
All right, Nina, Happy New Year. Paul, what did you just take?
Coconut, Mike.
Coconut flakes.
Unbelievable. That
You don't
stuff.
have the. You don't like the rice?
Mm.
You like
Not
the
cooked
rice?
enough. Rice not cooked enough.
All right. So we have the black rice over here. Which where does that come from, Alex? Isn't that from Thailand or something?
It's black forbidden rice.
Black forbidden.
I'm not sure what it's. What
I think it's forbidden in Thailand. And then over here we have some sesame seeds, which just made the allergen list, Paul. So we do have to put on there that it does have something that's a little bit of a. It just made the allergen Big 8. Now is the Big 9, Paul.
Doesn't it? Doesn't coconut?
Well, coconut would already be on there. That's true. But I
See,
mean,
I'm here to help, Mike.
the news was that in the United States, sesame just made the cuts.
What was the previous blend, Mike?
It was a different one.
What was it?
Oh, it was a oolong blend, which appears people didn't like as much. So we might be stuck with this nice blend the rest of our lives. Every year.
Every year. Yeah, you never know though. We
Well,
never know.
maybe Beta does. Sometimes she does good work. Beta, you do good work sometimes?
But let me tell you, this thing is selling like hotcakes, Mike. And so you better get it if you want it, because it's going to be gone.
Oh, because we also have a gift, right? Do we know what's in the gift?
Well, the gift is actually.
I thought we're out of stock.
We had enough.
Gift
She
is out of
put some
stock.
more in.
Oh.
Can we see if it's available now, John?
I can't.
Oh. Emmer can? Alex can?
I'll check.
So they have a gift that's also available, but that's going, gone. You know, I mean, because soon enough, Paul, on the 22nd, it's over.
That's what it is. We're on to something new.
Right. Well, actually, what new will be Valentine's.
Yep. These used to hang around, but we're trying to get our act together here.
Yep.
So when it's gone, it's gone. So you got to move. You got to move fast.
You know, Paul, you know, when's the next time it's a year of, sorry? Gift is sold out. So here's the last two, which you're not getting. So because it's sold out.
Unbelievable, Mike.
Which one are you eating now?
Those sesame seeds.
So it's a lovely blend, and it's something that a nice way to start the year, Paul. Don't you think?
It is.
Not
It
as
is.
nice as last
I
year.
think
The
you
blend
didn't,
last
you
year.
didn't really put in what the flavors were, though, Mike.
I believe there's a little bit of coconut in there, Paul. A
That's
little
it.
bit- yeah, a
It's-
little
this is
coconut.
all this flavor comes from the rice and the coconut and the
Coconut
sesame
flavor
seeds.
and a little bit of chocolate.
There's nothing else in it. There
Coconut
you
and
go.
caramel.
See, I thought there might be some flavor notes.
Flavor notes. Oh, this is what's in there. There's some things there, Paul, but those aren't.
Yeah.
Those are sold out. Those are sold out. Well, if
Sugar
you have
fina.
questions, of course, we're here to assist you in answers to those questions. So don't be afraid to.
It's a really terrific blend, though, Mike. I mean,
why don't you
really
tell me
good.
what you think, Paul?
I love it. I love it. I've been drinking it right here. With
We
a
have
little-
honey in it, so I mean anything could taste good if you
That's
have honey
true.
in it.
Put a little sugar in it. If you don't like the blend, put a little sugar in it.
Alex, do we have
Couldn't
any questions
Well,
from
we
anybody?
have some nice comments. We have
Comment?
bonjour from Alicia. Hello from Han Yi. And then Kirsten,
Hello from where?
a person named Han Yi.
Oh, okay. I thought that was where Alicia
No,
was
no,
from.
no. And then Kirsten says, Happy New Year. Love your teas, wonderful flavors, and sachets.
Well, thank you very much, Kirsten.
So I just want to say, I believe we heard that the current stock is what is exactly behind you right now, right?
It's dwindling, yes, but we had some new.
We had the new word that there's more than that, but there's not a. This is not going to be something that's hanging around too
next
long.
Christmas.
Yeah. So
Right.
if you order this, it's probably one of these that you see on the wall.
Yeah, you're probably going to get one of those.
Which one do you think you're going to get, Paul?
I don't know. That's.
Well,
a
you're going
question.
out to Vegas, so why don't you see if you can guess
That's
right?
it. Red, Mike. Red.
All on red. You know,
Put it
red's
all
one
on
of
red.
the colors.
Yep.
Red's one of the colors. Do you know when the next year of the rabbit's going to be? Paul?
12 years from now.
Wow. And when is that?
That would be 35.
35.
35, Mike.
All right.
You'd be a young, spry
Kid. Yep.
what?
80. 80, man.
80.
Something like that. 35? I don't know. Be getting closer.
80, Mike.
Yeah. I think it's getting close to that's getting there.
So, Mike, do you know any rabbits in your life?
Let's see. Somebody had a rabbit at their house. Oh, there's this woman I met who's she got it she got it right before she went to college, and then she gave it to her parents. So the parents have to. And then we were down at their house, and this rabbit was running all over us in a very expensive living room. So it was kind
Do you
of
know
a
any
crazy-
rabbits that are humans, Mike?
Oh,
I think that's really what he was asking.
That's kind of what I was going
I mean,
for.
I don't really know that rabbit's name is my problem.
Well,
I can find it out.
So, for example, Emmerich, your son, is born the year of the rabbit.
Was he?
Yeah. And he's the guy who came up with Soho Blend by himself.
Yeah, all by himself.
I think Elvita helped him with that.
Yes, and then I come up with the final.
63. You sure he was born in 87. 87.
Pretty sure he's a rabbit.
All
I've
right, I'll
been
look.
wrong before.
97, 87.
What are the
yep,
traits
yep.
of a rabbit?
He's a
Mike?
fire rabbit.
He's a fire rabbit. That sounds about right.
What are the
People who
what
are
the
fire
traits?
rabbits are broad-minded, smart, and flexible with unique views. They work earnestly and hardly, and they are born to be Leaders. Leaders.
Nice.
Yes. So, Paul, where'd you go?
I'm over here.
All right. Well, so it was a good year. We want to thank you for that last year, 2022. You know, it was exciting times, hard for many people, but we do appreciate your support. What are you getting there, Paul? Some honey?
I put a little honey in there. Yep, from our.
Just a little. It looks like a
well,
little.
it's honey. Well,
looks like a lot.
I haven't eaten anything since a little Kazi pizza last night. Mike. Intermittent fasting. Probably
just
not
pizza?
the best to start off with it. Honey.
The pizza's a nice layer in that.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Starve it out next morning.
Huh? Did you make your mother some soft-boiled eggs today?
I did. 4 minutes, Mike.
You said
And
3
she
minutes.
said, "Well, it's 3 minutes. It's
After
you could
the
ask
first
her.
minute.
She
After
said
the first minute,
it is the best
3 minutes.
soft-boiled egg ever. 3 times in a row. Perfect. I should probably photograph it. Take a
Still
picture
eating
of
that
it.
wheat germ with it.
Yes.
Right.
All
So,
right, we got a comment here, Mike.
uh-oh.
Susan McBride says, "Hi, I so love Harney and Sons teas. You guys are the best. I always recommend your teas to all my friends and family. Happy New Year." Oh, and we got a question. Cameron wants to know, how much tea do you all typically drink in a day?
I don't know. 8 cups. 8 cups.
Well, I drink a lot because I work with Elvita, and she's a very hard person to work with. She always gives us lots of tea to taste. We have to taste teas that we were looking to buy.
Mike, who's coming next week?
Oh,
the week
Hair
after?
Wolf. We got to do that live then, Alex.
Not next week. The week after.
Yeah, the week after we have to do live with Hair Wolf.
We could do that.
It was only here on Monday, Tuesday.
Can we do that for Monday and
Do
Tuesday?
a special session, Mike.
All right. Beta won't be here, though.
just
She's
for
going
Wolf.
down to Colombia. Right, Beta?
She's got a lot of vacation time.
Well, she works very hard. You don't understand how hard she works.
I don't understand it, but I know she does.
Well, Melanie wants to know, do you sweeten your tea or drink it plain?
I'm drinking mine plain. How about you, Paul?
Well, usually I drink it plain, but for some reason there's some honey over there, so I'm working it out.
That's Connecticut honey, isn't it?
Yep.
Was that from your house or from Connecticut?
That is from our mother's home.
But we didn't get any this year, right?
He did.
She was asking about it. I wasn't able to answer
He
her.
brought it in. Yep.
Where did it go? She wanted to have some. Your mother.
We got to ask Ryan. Lo Bruto. It's here.
Okay. Well, the other thing that just came in, Paul, is some tea from Korea, which is called Jeju Sejak. And so that's a nice green tea from the southern island, the Jeju Islands. Emmerich's been there. This weekend, Paul, I'm going to be seeing our friend Patrick. I'm going to have dinner with him tomorrow night in Las Vegas. Him and his wife are coming in for the Fancy Food Show. And
Yes,
so
indeed.
we're going to be able to...
Where are you going to eat, Mike?
I like that place that Jose Andres does, the Poblano China, whatever it is there in the Cosmo. You can get, they make the little dumplings here, and they make tacos on the other side.
Unbelievable.
It is a fun spot to go to. I like it. My favorite restaurant in that particular area of the Cosmo, which is a very good customer.
There you go. That's good. That's good. That's tomorrow night, Mike.
Friday night.
There you
I'm
go.
going to take Justin.
What about Mark? Mark doesn't get it in Mark.
Which Mark?
Houston.
I had 4. I didn't have 5. I can go up to 5.
Oh, look at you. Hosed him.
I'll get him up there. I'll push it
That's
up.
terrible.
I'll
All
change it.
Well,
We're going to give away 3 tins of the Jeju Sejak, John. Is that okay? So this is it. It's a nice green tea. It's got great flavors. I know you like to drink the Vietnamese tea, but this is also a very nice green tea. And so if you send
That
an
looks delicious.
email to Michael, Michael, at Harney Teas, sorry, John. Thank you. Do you want this near it? if you send an email to michael@harneyteas.com, then we will send you a tin of the Jeju, as long as you haven't won in the last 3 weeks, which works out because we haven't had one in 3 weeks, Paul.
That's true. That's
Yep.
true.
It was
I
a
think it's
busy
safe.
holiday. Busy holiday. We'll start the year off fresh. Look, Big Kev's here. Hey, Big Kev.
Big Kev, you setting off the alarms? Huh?
You keeping Brian under control? All right. Huh? Hey, Alex, we got any more comments or questions?
Yes, we do. John wants to know Patrick Sajak from Wheel of Fortune.
Patrick Choi. Patrick Choi. He's an interesting character. The last day before COVID really started hitting in, I was up in Korea, and that was with him too. In the scene, he has quite a few nice shops there, and he's always working hard. And he also does China, which seems to be a very quick moving thing there with the way they're letting up COVID. So we'll have to see how that shakes. I'll get more information tomorrow, Paul, and let you know.
Yeah, that's true, Mike. I'm sure you will.
So Lori says she currently has 20 of your teas on her counter. She loves the Death on the Nile, love it at night, blueberry green in the morning.
Excellent.
And then Whitney wants to know, is there such a thing as drinking too much tea?
You know, they just came out yesterday, was the Flavanol release, and they said to drink at least 2 cups of tea for to keep the doctor away. So I would say that there probably isn't too much tea that you can drink. You know, it's a low dosage, so it's not like you're taking some supplement, a green tea supplement that you might overdose on it, Paul. No,
That's true, Mike. That's
so
true.
I mean,
That's
it's
true. Maybe
it's
it gives
perfectly
you kidney
dosed.
stones, Mike. Maybe if you drink too much, maybe a couple gallons. I think those guys, don't worry, those guys down south, they've been drinking a lot of tea.
A lot of sugar.
Well, and with a lot of tea, right? A lot of like they put down some iced tea down there. So I think if you're a hot tea drinker, it's hard to imagine you're going to tap it.
Right.
Maybe.
It's hard to. Why don't they let us know if they run into a problem?
Well, there's also a thing called being tea drunk, right?
I've heard about that.
No.
Yep.
Actually, once in a while, I have had that. I had that when I was out at drinking the tea from the guy Matsuda in Japan. We went to his place, and we had quite a few of those at his little house, where it was also his factory, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
His house is his factory.
I found that like doing gung fu was like when I would get like tea drunk.
Yep.
And
Maybe
then
tomorrow I'll try that at the that restaurant. Drink a lot of tea and see if I get drunk.
See, there you go, Mike. Try it. Try it.
Do you have a
What's wrong with
question? Do you have a question here? Do you guys check teas for things? Do we test teas for things like lead, etc.?
Tea is tested. We have tested for lead. There is no real level that lead can be at in the United States. So that's once in a while we do test for heavy metals, but generally tea is known to be a safe product.
What is that? Grass, generally regarded as safe.
That's right. Yep.
That's the business we're in now, Paul.
Yep. Well said, Mike. Well said.
It's generally regarded as safe.
That's and aren't we lucky?
All right. So here's a great question. Han Yi is from Taiwan, or he is in Taiwan, and a lot of friends and students enjoy your tea. Example: Earl Grey Imperial and Royal Palace tea. What kind of new teas in this year of the rabbit will you show us?
Huh. I'm going to have to talk to my friend Joe over there, Joe Lin. He's in Taipei. And I'll tell him that there's some new teas. We'll have to see what we can do.
Well, maybe he sounds like he's looking for a flavored tea.
No, I know. I'll have to
I don't want to like.
This is the guy that imports our tea that he drinks.
I know.
Sanda is the name of the company. And he's a good man. So I'll talk to him.
He's a great man. He's a great man.
He's a good man. He has a family actually in California, which he was spending a lot of time with. But now he's over there pretty much full time.
There you go. Well,
maybe get a little indigo punch out in Taiwan.
could be
a hit.
That's
a great
true.
one.
Gotta get some new laces.
I need some new laces.
We're looking at them. I think
My
so.
dog chewed the laces, Mike.
All right.
Kelly DT says, new to your teas, and I'm hooked.
I need some more of that Chinese New that Lunar New Year.
Beta.
Elvira. No,
Beta. She's busy. Don't
we
bother
gotta
her.
have more Lunar New Year. There's none
Paul's
left.
tea drunk. Paul's tea drunk.
There's none left.
Here, you want some of this?
No. I'm
I
staying.
do,
I'm staying.
I do have a question about.
Yes.
Well, I guess Jeju Sajak.
Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak.
Where did Pat Sajak? What show did he work on, Mike?
You know, that was after my
Tick-tock,
time. I had already
tick-tock.
left.
Are you
I've
sure
already
it was
left.
after
I've already
I
left.
don't think it was after your time.
I think it was after my
The
time.
time is still continuing.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
See?
Was that an action
is-
show?
Who is? No. What is?
Was it an action
Wheel
show?
of Fortune?
You're thinking of Jeopardy.
No, I know, but that would be the answer.
Okay.
What is?
Paul, you got to get ready to move
See?
down. You're going to take
That was
Uncle
Bobby Day.
Jerry.
What is?
You're
What
going to take
is?
Uncle Jerry's
Yeah,
place and
yeah.
stay down there?
Why not? Why not? Nothing wrong with that.
All right. Here's a good question, Paul, for you especially.
Okay.
Do we have any pistachio tea? And this is coming from Denise.
No, but I like pistachios. But we struggle with
Nuts.
nuts, of course.
Well, because
of
they're
allergens.
allergens. People get
Complicated.
Yep.
Well, we did deal in pistachio milk.
We did.
Do we still?
No, but we did.
Okay.
And I was a fan. Apparently, we're not enough fans. No, the people from Oatly were here today.
Yes, sir. Yep. Oatly. Where is that? What's that Oatly stuff?
Oatly is oat milk, of course, and that's one of our oat milks that we have. And they're a great partner, if you will, Mike.
Right. My wife's starting to like that minor figures.
There you go.
Just as
Well,
we get used to
see?
one, go back to the other
There
one.
you go. Yeah, but now apparently the supply chain is full on both sides. So now you can choose simply from your own desires.
That's good. That's good.
Exactly right. But it's that's delicious. And we did have a pistachio nut one, which I liked a lot.
Pistachio nut what?
Milk,
Oh, yes.
and it was delicious. And it supposedly had a little more protein, though. I think it's pretty where you're cutting hairs at that point.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, under the Lunar New Year and the Soho, Emmerich told me most of the ingredients, told Elbita most of the ingredients, and she made the recipe. So can we just do a little flip over and say hi to Elbita? Come on, Jad. Oh. Huh?
You tell me you want something and I make whatever you want.
Well, I tell you, but you don't listen to me. Everybody else but me. All right. Peter, are we going to India this year? All right. Maybe we're going to go to India this year. We think that's where we're going. I mean, China sort of opened up, but it's a little risque for me.
So we got two great little comments here. Kelly said she just placed an order a few minutes ago, and now she needs to order again because she needs to get this Lunar New Year tea.
Get on it.
And Denise also the same thing. Saying my order arrived today. Now I have to order more.
That's tough. Well, we don't charge for shipping. Paul, we talked about that.
Well said. No,
We
every order is free.
and we're the only tea company I think that pretty much does that.
There's not a lot of guys like us out there in the world.
No.
And then she'd like to see a white chocolate raspberry tea someday.
Well, I mean, they're come up pretty soon. We're going to have the new contest, so she should save that thought so she can get credit for it.
Yeah.
So Emmerich does a
happy blending.
happy blending thing. What is that, in the
What's it called like that?
springtime? Some contest for new things. So that was like the berry cobbler was this year.
Yep.
We've had a lot of nice blends with that.
Chocolate chai supreme.
Victorian London Fall.
Right. Oh, by the way, Paul, did you know that we're going to be doing a coronation tea?
I did, Mike. Fascinatingly enough.
All right. Well, that's,
And what
can't
could be
keep
better than
spoken.
that?
Well, it's going to be an organic Darjeeling, Paul.
It's gonna be
A
that's
winner.
good. That's
gonna
gonna
be a
be
winner.
winner chicken dinner right there, buddy.
That's
Yes,
it.
sirree.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is it- Are you over steeping the tea?
No, just 1 minute.
Does she know how to do it?
I don't know.
Oh, it needs one more minute.
All
All right,
right.
with a little honey. in there?
More questions?
No, I don't
Hold
think
on.
so. I think it's a good time to wrap it up, and then we'll see them with Marcus Wolf.
We'll be
for a
fired up.
special Session.
So that's going to be in like Monday or Tuesday, the 23rd, 24th,
Okay.
right? Isn't that 23rd, 24th? I
Oh, we
think
go for a Tuesday.
Tuesday, the 20,
Something.
Something.
20.
Whatever that Tuesday is.
4th,
Not this
24th.
coming
I was
Tuesday.
correct. Tuesday the 24th,
There you go.
Okay.
rather than Sunday the 22nd, Paul, which is what?
Lunar New Year.
See?
Good job.
All right. Great job. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all very much.